们来到了这个 Koala and Wildlife Sanctuary。那这个地方就是一个私人动物园啊，意思就是这边的动物可能是被受伤，就是在外面找到被受伤，还是没有爸妈，还是有什么zoo还是动物园，就不要他们。关掉了，不知道反正他们都可以来到这边生活。你知道这边有什么特别的动物吗？
Yes, of course I know. I'm so excited to see the baby koala and baby kangaroo.
Let's see if we can go find one then.
Yes. Oh, that's amazing. How do they do that?
听到这个鸟的声音，特别像一个电话，但它其实是一只鸟，好酷。So when we arrived at the wildlife sanctuary, like the ones with the koalas and the wallabies and kangaroos. When we got there, I was thinking, is this it? Because in my mind I was thinking we're going to a zoo, something like a zoo, like like big place, and you got the big ticket booth, and then there'll be lots of people and like parents pushing their kids around in the cart and like balloons and stuff. Got some popcorn, look at some animals. No, it was very, very different.
Hello.
Hello. Vivian.
Xavier.
Nice to meet you.
Akemi. Nice to meet you.
Who's this fella?
So this guy we have right here is Ben. Ben's an old fella, even for a cockatoo. He's 96 years old.
Wow.
That's super old. How old do they live?
They can live up to 120 years.
Wow. That's impressive.
Doesn't seem to be 96 years old.
Would it work if I do that in front of her too?
Yeah, if you stand where I am, she might, if you just sway, you do it and wait for her, and then when she...
She's not in the mood, sorry.
I must have some energy.
That's my girl. Yeah. Here we go. Thanks, girl.
Hello. Alrighty guys, so we'll head this way.
Here we go.
Meet Matilda next, on that.
Okay, let's go.
Alrighty, so we'll head this way.
Matilda. Here. That's a wombat.
Just been given her breakfast.
What is that? It's a pig. Oh no, it's a rat. What is that? It's a mix of pig and rat.
They do look a little bit like a big hamster, but this is a wombat. It's an animal that we call a marsupial. So these guys are actually closer related to our kangaroos and our wallabies than they are to things like hamsters or rats or anything like that. They do have really sharp front teeth like a rat, long sharp front teeth like a rat or a bunny.
Looks so cute.
I've been looking after her since she was 3 months old, so she's very, very friendly. She's like a little puppy dog.
So they're born out when the mum puts them in the pouch?
Well, in a lot of cases, they find their own way into the pouch. It's still not understood how they actually manage to find their way into the pouch. There's research being done on it, but we don't actually know.
So they come out and
they're just outside of the pouch and they find their way, they crawl into the pouch.
How many babies can they have?
For wombats, one at a time. Most marsupials is one at a time. Possums can have 2, sometimes 3, and koalas very rarely can have 2 at the same time.
Are koalas a marsupial too?
Koalas are marsupial, so yeah, all the wombats, the kangaroos, wallabies, the possums, the koalas, and what we call quolls as well. They're all different types of marsupials.
Oh, I did not know that.
They're so cute.
Oh.
Nice. Oh my gosh. It's like a teddy bear.
You can give her a little pat and a scratch behind the ears.
Hello.
As I said, she's very friendly. I've been hand raised.
Yeah, she looks like koala. Her face.
Yeah, so they're actually closely related to each other. They're kind of cousins, the wombats and the...
Oh, long nails.
Yeah, those are for digging. So they live underground, and so they're long and curved so that she can dig underground.
Yeah, she loves you.
She does, a little too much.
She's licking his face.
Sometimes she pulls a little too hard on the beard and
Too much love.
She 喜欢吃它的胡子。
So what we do is we basically want to go under her forearms like this. So we just go underneath, scoop her up, and then put one under like that, and the other one under her bottom.
Okay.
Like this.
会不会怕？
Just go under like that and then skip.
Oh, that's so cute.
OK， 现在我们要继续走，所以要把这个美女放回去。那我能不能把她抱起来？
Oh. Lucky girl.
好重。
Where's the pocket?
Pouch will be just there. That's the pouch there, the opening.
Oh, okay.
Kind of see it just in there.
He's not skinny. I was going to say I don't know what he eats, but I do know what he eats because I was watching him eat. He eats like seeds or grains. It's not fatty, it's not lots of protein. I don't know where he gets his mass from, but he was very solid.
Yeah, she's comfortable.
Good girl.
Oh, now she's having Okay.
How is it? Is she fat or how is it?
It's like picking up a sack of rice.
But a cute one.
Yeah.
Not so little, maybe she was like a few months, but she was like 30 kilograms. She was like really, really big. And it was so cute because it looks like I was hugging a teddy bear. Hello, Matilda. I guess I need to diet. You're too heavy. I don't think she's heavy.
Oh, there we are.
Sorry, Matilda. 超重的. Oh, it's not kangaroo?
Yeah, these guys are wallabies, not kangaroo. Here he comes.
They're so similar.
Yeah, they look very similar. They're part of a big group of marsupials called macropods. So that's what you think of when you've got the big hopping feet, like these guys and the kangaroos. But the smaller ones are wallabies, and they like to live in the forest. And the bigger ones are kangaroos, and they like to live in big open plains.
Do kangaroos walk like that too? Like with their hands in the tail?
Yes, yeah, they do. When they hop quickly, if they want to move quickly, that's when they'll jump and bound. But if they're just getting around, he's very friendly, so I can only open the door a little bit.
Okay.
The difference in kangaroos and wallabies is just the size.
The size and where they live. So yeah, as I was saying, the kangaroos like to live in open plains, whereas the wallabies live in forests.
They're so curious.
Or actually, when people think of marsupials, people would often think of Australia because the most well-known of them in the marsupial family is koalas and kangaroos, which are both native animals to Australia. But marsupials are animals which everyone sort of knows about, but no one really gets to see unless you live in Australia. And even if you see them, you don't really get too close to them. So I felt pretty lucky being able to be at that wildlife sanctuary and being able to get so close to them. We went into an enclosure and there was a bunch of wallabies there, and I had some food which they prepared. Yeah, I put my hand out and then he came along and he's not scared at all. He just ate out of my hand.
Oh, what is that?
That's their food, so there's like pellet.
This is their food. Maybe now he can come over me.
哦，这是很难得的经验，对不对 ，Vivian？对，超难得，一定要拍照。
You look so happy right now.
30-40 centimeters taller, but this is about as big as these guys get.
Oh, he's small. Here. Eats a lot. 吃到饱。
So in this one behind me, we have our eastern grey kangaroos. They're the most common kangaroos that you find in and around this area in Bowen Heads and Victoria. There's also an emu wandering around just over here on our right. So we've got an emu. They live very well together. They live in the same sorts of areas in the wild, so they live very well together here.
Was this the real size?
Yes,
Yeah?
yeah, that is the real size.
就是我们两个，我们来到这个地方看到动物，我们都很开心，因为我们都是很喜欢动物的。哇，它在跑，爱大自然，但是我特别喜欢吃动物。Oh, they're so cute. How many different kinds of kangaroo are there in Australia?
There's kind of 6 main types, and then you've got things like the tree kangaroos, which are...
Tree kangaroo?
We don't have any here, but we do have them in Australia. But basically 6 biggest types of what we call macropods, which is wallabies and kangaroos. The 6 biggest types are the kangaroos.
他刚刚跟我们说，澳洲有大概6种的袋鼠，然后有一种是 How do you translate that?
它可以爬树。
树袋鼠。 我觉得有点 amazing。他的手那么小，但是他刚刚跟我们说，他们在树上跟他们在地上一样，就是会跳来跳去，但是是在树上，好厉害。那我们就是前几天在那个餐厅 Red Stag Restaurant 什么的，也有看到 emu， 但是这边
he bit me
这边我们可以靠近。
Okay.
Aren't you pretty? Aren't you pretty?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that their ear? That hole on the side of the head?
That's the ears, yeah.
Looks like she's smiling.
Hello. 别担心，他看到帅哥。没有，这些 emu 他们可以跑60公里，最快的速度。
Ellie, she's a parrot.
A parrot.
She's an eclectus parrot.
She thought it was the phone. She thought it was the phone.
Yeah, she's very good at making the phone sounds.
感觉她在笑。
Quite a few in the wild, especially in central Australia, so really heavily deserted areas, there's lots of them.
Deserted areas. They don't need the shelter or
They
foliage.
travel pretty great distances, and you usually find them in little kind of almost oasis kind of areas. And we have one western grey in this area as well.
Eastern grey and western grey, they look.
You'll see the difference. There's the western greys are a much darker chocolate kind of brown.
Oh, right, right,
These guys
okay.
are like the grey kind of dark, like much lighter browns amongst the grey.
Cool.
Poppy is our western grey, and she's hanging around somewhere in amongst here. She kind of has free roam nursery.
What do you call those?
Those are echidnas.
Echidnas.
Yeah, so they're like they're
Porcupine.
yeah, they're a little bit like an anteater. So the spines, because that's what they use to defend themselves.
现在他在找另外一只 kangaroo， 可能是那个，这个就是一个 West grey kangaroo， 刚刚那个是 East grey kangaroo。
But this one is smaller.
East and West grey kangaroos 虽然看起来很像，它们的 DNA 是不一样的。那个差别是够大，它们就不能生孩子。
What's in there? Sorry. Where?
Right now, walk into the koala's lair. 他很开心，他刚刚看到一个
I just said.
看到什么？
无尾熊。
无尾熊。
I don't know if it's a baby one, but it's really small.
对，我们现在来到无尾熊的区域里面，待会我们可以very close， 然后跟他们见面，很期待。
Kate here. Yeah, this is Kate having a bit of a nap.
Lazy face.
So they sleep 18 to 20 hours a day.
Oh, just like me.
Yeah, so when we pat, we just go on their back like this. So we don't pat koalas on the head or around the neck or the ears. That's where they get disciplined when they're young. So if they're being naughty, their mum will give them a smack on the head or bite them on the ears. So they don't actually like pats on the head.
他们一天睡
Up to 18 hours.
18 to 20, yeah.
18 to 20， 为什么呢？我跟你介绍。
Oh, you know.
因为他们吃的是 eucalyptus leaves， 那 eucalyptus leaves 其实是很难消耗，就是 digest 很难，然后他们的油也多，然后 toxins 也多因为他们吃的就是这一些，可以利用那个力气去 digest 他们这些 leaves。
What is it?
对，而且他们的名字 koala 这是他们当地的语言，它的意思 koala 的意思就是 no drink， 不喝水的意思。所以 koala 是不喝水的，他们的水是从一些 eucalyptus leaves 来的，他们是55%是水。Hey Kimmy,
Is there more?
yeah, this one over here, can you see it? It's climbing.
他在抓他的屁股。How old is this one?
This one's about 3.5.
Oh.
And that one's about 8.
Oh, 8. How long do they get pregnant for?
These guys are about 30 to 40 days.
Okay.
你们两个在干什么啊？
You're playing with the koala. He's so cute.
哎呀，
We were waiting for so long to meet the koala here in Australia, and this is such a unique experience that we have to shoot a lot. We have to do a lot of selfies. He's not on the mood. Oh my God! Vivian, come here. There's a baby.
Oh,
Oh, so cute. It's like 6 months old.
it's got a small face.
Yeah. So cute.
Fluffy like a possum.
It is, right? Oh. 先要带回家。
So he was born here?
Yes, yeah, this one was born with us. 2 thumbs. So
Oh.
we've got 2 opposing digits.
很特别，他们有 3 fingers and 2 thumbs on one hand, like this.
Where's that?
It's
Oh, wow.
They've got 2
wow.
thumbs, so they get extra grip when they're climbing.
That's cool.
When they're 1 year old, they stop being with their mum, so they will grab onto mum when they're out of the pouch for about 6 months, and then once they're about a year old, they'll go off on their own.
Never to return again.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's so soft.
I know.
All right.
They stay on the mom's back, is it? Or in the front?
Yeah, so
In the
once they spend 6 months in the pouch, and then they will go either the front or the back, but they grab onto mum.
How can I tell if it's a girl or if it's a boy?
So the easiest way to tell for a koala is to look at their chest. So the boys have a little brown stripe on their chest, and that's a little scent gland that they have, and they rub their chest on the trees to mark their territory. The girls don't have those, so they're just fluffy and white.
Oh.
It's a little harder on the baby ones, but this one here is a little girl.
I'll see she won't have it anyway.
Yeah, so
She's
even the
fluffy.
boys, it doesn't show up till they're a little bit older.
As part of the guest experiences, is anyone allowed to hold the koalas, or is that strictly your job?
That's strictly my job. In Victoria, it's actually against the law to hold koalas. You can in Queensland and South Australia, but you're not allowed to anywhere in Victoria.
Wow. Their eyes are kind of like cats. Like the...
Yeah, they're the only marsupial that has the vertical
How long do they
slits.
how long do they sleep for?
For 18 to 20 hours a day.
Even a baby.
Yeah, so even the baby.
Okay.
I touched the koala. My nose. 好特别，它的鼻子是粉粉的，然后有点实，可能有点像一只狗，很可爱。它很好奇，好奇宝宝。When I see animals in general, I'm pretty happy because I like animals. But when you see them in an enclosed area, like at a wildlife sanctuary, it's nice to see them, But it's just kind of like, oh look, there's a wallaby. Oh look, there's a wombat. Like, oh, that koala's so cute. But if you see them when you're out and about, driving around, and you happen to encounter them in the wild, then it's a different story. It's like, whoa, look at that kangaroo! Let's go get it. Let's go chase after it. We were really hoping to see koalas in the wild. So when we were driving from Sydney to Melbourne, we had 900 kilometers of country road to look, and yeah, we did sort of like drive along and just sort of look at the trees as we go. And it's like, is there any koalas? And no, we couldn't find any. So that was a pity. But yeah, very happy to see animals and very excited to see them in the wild. The wildlife sanctuary does have kind of like a homely feel. You could almost believe that it was somebody's house and they just really liked animals and that was their backyard and they just put a bunch of animal enclosures.
Even though this place is really small, but there's so many kind of animals, like so many animals that I've never seen before, including dingo. I saw one back. Oh, what? Ow, it hurt.
Oh, 蚊子被打到
Is there blood on it?
stuck on your head.
It's huge.
这边的蚊子超级大
Yes, so many surprises. Well, as I was saying, there's so many animals. Like there's koala, there's kangaroo. Sorry. Oh, I don't know where did I stop.
Okay.
Let's see the next one.
Do we want to do reptiles next? See some reptiles, some lizards, and maybe a snake.
Yep, she'll sit that one out. She's terrified of it. But I'll do that. Like when I picked up that snake, you can tell, right? I'm sure you can tell. I wasn't trying to scare her. I was being calm. I didn't give her any pressure. I just let her know there's a snake here. I know you're terrified of them, but there's no reason to be scared of them because it's a very gentle creature.
Oh my god.
No problem.
Where's the head?
It's
With me,
it's over
at
there.
this end.
Oh gosh, so
It's
much.
okay.
Where's there? It's coming.
It's not coming.
Oh, okay.
That's like,
I did it.
how,
I touched
how
it.
old is she?
I did like
She's
little
about
bit,
3 years
but I
old.
can't. Can you see something like prettier?
Yeah, let's go look at that lizard.
What is a lizard? That's the same family.
Do you find this? Do you find that scary now that you've held the little one?
Oh yes, visual kombuda. It's like a crocodile.
But not like snake scary.
Yeah. And the voluntary, they saw that we really love babies, animals babies. They were like, oh, we had the nursery here. Do you want to take a look? And we went crazy. We were like, of course, of course.
In over there, and you get to see what goes on in our nursery.
Great, thank you.
Close your eyes. It's a surprise.
Oh, okay. Can I open it?
So cute.
Oh my God, what is that?
She's about 5 months old. Her name's Tilly. She was born here.
Can I touch
So
it?
sometimes her mum and dad are here, but sometimes she gives mum a hard time, so we bring her in here so mum can have a bit of a rest.
It's like Matilda, right?
This is a residual thumb，还有一个 thumb 有功能，但是没有用到，所以就变成越来越少。现在它没功能。
Would somebody like to have a hold?
I do.
Oh, she's
Put her
comfortable.
to sleep.
Oh, she's sleeping. The first one that I saw, it was a baby possum. Looks like a rat. Like actually, the volunteer told me that there are some people who thought that it was a rat. They can call that a rat because it's really similar, but it's really cute.
在纽西兰第一季的时候，我们在那个 Kiwi Park 有介绍过 possums，但是那个是很大只，这个是小 baby 的 ringtail possum。ringtail 的名字是因为你看它的尾巴是有那个卷圈，它可以从树上掉下来，就是用它的尾巴而已。
我每只动物都会跟你亲亲。
What a wonderful day it's been. We've had many up-close and personal encounters with many of the local residents. What are your thoughts on today?
I think this is a perfect place to come and learn about the animals. And I love like the way that they work, the way that they want to promote like how to love the animals, how to protect the animals. This is just a heaven for them. It's a nice place.
Yeah, very nice environment. 所以你来到这边的话，我非常的推荐大家来到这边。然后你这边你买票进去，其实他们赚的那些钱是付在这些动物的身上。这边很多的工作人员是自工的，对。Okay, now to the future
Melbourne,
and beyond.
we go.